Right here I have a body of perched water that is in a area about 130 metres away from a lower lying river. This body of water here is around about 15,000 litres, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on a siphon and I'm going to drain that all away in around about 3 minutes. At the moment, from water level surface here to the water level on the river, there's a difference in height of 1.4 metres over a distance of 130 metres, so it's just a fraction over 1% gradient. So when I turn this on, you'll see the water start to move, but right now it's idle, and what we're going to see is the water is going to get sucked into the sump here, which is actually made up of two 200 litre plastic barrels on end, cut away with holes on the side. You'll see the water level drop significantly below ground level. Okay, I just turned on the siphon about 5 seconds ago, and already you can see the water starting to flow in. Now it does flow like sailing. It's not motorised, it's not propelled by anything. So just like sailing, it picks up speed as it balances itself between the rate of movement and the forces pushing it. You can see the water flowing in quite quickly, and already the water level in this barrel has started to drop. Pretty soon it'll be reaching peak flow rate, which will be around about 5,000 litres per minute. At the moment, this body of water is behaving like a lake. It's quite large and wide, so it's able to supply the water going out through this narrow neck here, this narrow ditch just through under the fence there, quite adequately. And therefore, the body of water is easily equaling or satisfying the demand of the siphon. Approximately a minute has passed. You can see the water level has dropped, and you can see the outer borders of the body of water is starting to shrink. The water is flowing from all sorts of directions. It's arriving in as it's taking the residential water away, and the groundwater is now able to move into this lower level of water or trench. Water levels dropped a little further, and now we're seeing that the water running out of this area is having to run very quickly through the narrow course, and this drain under here is becoming fast moving water. And what's happening now is the rate at which the water is being able to be delivered from here is slower than the rate at which the siphon can take it away. So what's happening down here inside the pipe is the water level is dropping, dropping, dropping. And it will continue to drop until it gets to exactly the same level as the river 130 metres away. It will stay at that level because it's self-sustaining. So when the water arrives from the perched supply water, either from the surface water or from the groundwater, it will continue to be sucked away. There are no running costs other than maintaining the siphon pipeline with no air in it, which is done by the siphon hydraulic primer. It only needs pressurised water to run it, and it only uses the water when it's taking bubbles out. It's a siphon. It's a water level. It creates exactly the same level at one end as the other.